Oh.
They're building an audience for us. Okay, there's one person watching. Do you have sound? Can you hear us? Hey, Brienne joined. My lovely wife. Is there
Yeah.
sound?
Oh. I hear you upstairs.
That's fucking weird.
That's very weird.
Is there a delay?
Yeah.
She gave the thumbs up. All right. That's so weird that we didn't have sound before. We just tried this like 5 seconds ago. Anybody else listening? And then Brienne came down and told us that there's no sound.
That's you talking just moments before.
Now?
All
We
right.
can do bad Spaceball bits all night if you want. All night! I don't care.
It's a good thing you're wearing that helmet. It's my favorite line in Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Kills me every time. Ah, it's a good thing you're wearing that helmet.
R.I.P. John Rivers, John Kennedy, and Bill Pullman's career.
Aww.
Independence Day 2?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I love Bill Pullman. He deserves better.
He deserves a lot better.
Pullman and Gutenberg should be...
Gutenberg? You're putting Gutenberg on Pullman status?
Of course.
What? You out of your fucking mind?
No.
Gutenberg.
Just
all right, give me Police Academy and Short Circuit. What?
And the other police academy, and the other police academy, and the other Short
Listen.
Circuit.
He wasn't even in the sequel.
Cocoon?
Cocoon. Was he in Cocoon too?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if he was.
I don't even think Gutenberg made it to my favorite Police Academy, which is Police Academy 4, the Citizens on Patrol.
It's the best one.
Which is
He's in that.
Which is cops. It's like an anagram for cops.
Yeah.
Citizens on Patrol.
That's the one I watched all the time.
Yeah.
Because it had its own rap song.
Yeah. Citizens on Patrol. Boom, 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 boom.
3 Men and a
boom,
Baby?
boom. Oh. Directed by Leonard Nimoy.
Yes.
And 3 Men and a Little Lady.
Probably not directed by Leonard Nimoy,
No,
but who
I
knows?
don't think so.
Gutenberg. I think I just named more Gutenberg movies than you can name
Pullman movies?
Pullman movies.
Okay. Pullman movies. Independence Day. Independence Day 2.
Yeah.
Independence or Die Trying, right? What's the name of that one? Independence with a Vengeance.
That's it.
That's 4 movies I just named. No, Spaceballs.
Sure.
Casper. He was the dad in Casper.
I knew you were going to get Casper. There's a Ghostbuster in it. Of course you know Casper.
Yeah. What the fuck else is Pullman in?
The one where he's like a clown with a crush on Ellen or whatever, or...
What?
There's a movie where he's like stalking Ellen. It's like an Ellen DeGeneres movie.
Oh, I don't know.
I think before she came out of the closet, although her character didn't have to be, gay, but he's like a stalker.
Yeah?
Yeah, he like stalks Ellen in a movie.
Why would anyone stalk Ellen?
I like Ellen.
Enough to stalk her?
Well, I'm not a stalker. What do I know?
Yeah, that's true. Well, you know, because I equate stalking to like something sexual, and I can't find Ellen sexually
Well,
arousing.
Bill Pullman in that movie found Ellen to be very attractive.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
All right, you want to start the show? We didn't even start the show.
We didn't start it?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to lay out some ground rules. We cannot read what you write. The phone is very far from us.
But we'll read it later.
We'll read it later, and we will all have a chuckle later. I'll click like on all of those. Trust me.
Yeah.
And then at some point we're going to stop the recording live stream on Facebook, but we're going to continue recording the podcast, so you could listen on Monday morning. So we'll leave you with bated breath.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, you ready to start this?
Ready as I'll ever be. Yeah, I'm ready. My pre-show cough.
Bring that bit back.
All right.
Yeah.
You ready?
Pre-show shot. Hold on.
Ooh, look at you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got... Where are you? Your house.
I'm just down, bro. Down with the count. Puppet head John Zaluga style.
The episode that no one has ever heard.
No one ever will. That episode is lost in a Sarlacc's stomach.
Yeah, last Christmas.
This Christmas. Over 1,000 years. Speaking of Christmas, we got to talk later about a Christmas show. We want to do a big slap Christmas.
Yeah, and we're looking for ideas. If you have ideas.
Ideas.
Let us know.
Idea rhymes with deer.
Yeah, we need
rhymes
to.
with reindeer.
I want to do a Christmas special. It would be so much fun. I'd love to do it live, but
we've been talking about doing a Christmas special for years in terms of like all forms of comedy we've done, and we've never done
did it.
No, we've done Thanksgiving specials,
Halloween.
Yeah, we've done Halloween Jammy Jam.
We've done 4th of July related stuff. St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. St. Patrick's Day. We had a big thing.
Yeah, we've done most holidays.
Yeah, Ramadan.
We did.
Did a big Ramadan special.
No, we didn't. We did Rosh Hashanah.
We did do Rosh Hashanah.
Call it Rosh-a-roni.
Rosh-a-roni. Remember that?
Yeah.
I forgot about
It's really stupid. It was our big Rosh-a-roni show.
And we had the Jewish guy get up in the audience and yell at us.
Yeah.
And we had like there was a whole Andy Kaufman style bit where an audience member would fight with us because we kept calling Rosh Hashanah Rosh-a-roni.
We tied my brother's ex-girlfriend to a chair and started we had a can
Yeah, we were going to set her on fire for Rosh-a-roni. That was what you do.
Oh, the good old days.
It's the San Francisco treat.
My allergies are berserk. Did we start?
No, I don't think. Well, we might have, but we didn't actually start.
Let's start.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
3,
let's do it.
2, 1.
You are listening to the Super Live Adventure Podcast. Hee. Wee. This is episode 112.
Yeah.
I am Chris Sorrentino.
And I am still John Saluga.
Still?
Still.
Hasn't changed?
Not much.
All right. Because you look a little different.
A little older.
A little, yeah.
A little sleepier.
Yeah.
We're doing a live video stream on Facebook, and this is not my good side.
No, you don't have my good side. We should have switched.
Yeah, we both. That's true. It works out with us, though.
Yeah.
We've done that in photos.
Yeah.
Like, let's switch. But you get the bad side tonight.
Yeah.
That's all right. Hanging out in
excuse me.
Chris's wing.
Yeah, my kitchen. Usually we're in my living room / art studio, but now we're in my kitchen.
Yeah, your kitchen / art studio.
No, I don't really do too much art. This is where
Brienne
Brienne
does art.
Yeah, this is Brienne's art studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really do too much work here. Yeah, we're drinking a little bit. What do we have? We're drinking some Orchard Hill hard cider. This is the gold label stuff.
Very good.
What bell should I ring? We've
We
got
have
so
three
many bells
three
now.
bells. Fans, thank you for the bells. I'll ring the Tennessee.
All right. I'm also drinking a Leanin' Kugel's Harvest Patch Shandy.
All right.
I'll ring the Ghost Bell. And I'm also drinking a little Cornelia's Applejack. I'm going to ring the Tower of Terror bell. Let's see if it works.
That bell needs some repair.
Damn.
Well, I'll play with it. But thank you.
Thank you, Cudworths, who gave us
The
a bell.
Cudworths
last
gave us a
episode.
bell. Very nice.
Yeah, straight from Disney World.
Ah, so what's happening, bud?
Oh, man. Life.
Yeah.
You know.
Things
Exciting stuff. Yeah, things are good for the most part. Just fucking busy, man. Oh, so busy.
Both of them.
Once
I haven't
fall
talked to you
comes-
much.
No, you've been the busiest guy I know.
You've been the busiest guy I know.
No,
The band's been playing
I know
a lot.
when I don't hear from you, you're busy. I don't bother you.
It's been
unless I'm looking for my sunglasses. I don't bother you.
work has been really busy. I also had 2 weddings in the last 2 weeks.
2 weddings and a funeral.
One of them was really far away. By the way, the last wedding I went to, did I tell you I got there and Q was at the wedding?
Yes, you did. You told me you didn't know he was going to be there.
Yeah, it was great. So I got to
Yeah.
hang out with him outside of work,
Yeah.
which is great.
I was just at a wedding. I played a wedding with my band, and I was hanging out with Marina Catala, who
Yeah,
was
same night.
a guest. Yeah, same night. Just one of our previous guests. And she's great. Jeff Sellis' wedding. Jeff Sellis was on a podcast.
Who does camera work for Impractical Jokers.
Yeah,
So
it's Tim Duffy, Jay Miller. Like it was a cavalcade of slap stars.
But it's
that
been
night.
it's just been crazy busy. But it's all good.
Yeah, man. Same
I'm
here.
very sleep deprived, but I think this weekend I can catch up a little bit.
I hope
We
you
did.
do.
We were doing. I told you already. I want to show you like a video, and I'll show you later. But we were doing like baby registry stuff.
Oh God, it's
Overwhelming.
I never had to do it, thankfully, but it's got to be crazy.
Well, because it's just like there's so much that they say you need that you don't, but then there's stuff that you need, and you can't just like, I would imagine, I don't know for sure, but I think that like, when I was born, my mother probably went to the store and there were probably like 3 strollers to choose from.
Yeah.
Now it's
there's tons of shit. Listen,
It's
all you
just-
need, honestly, you need a stroller, you need a car seat,
yeah.
you need the fucking outlet blocker plug things.
You need a crib.
That's debatable. Because the kid's going to sleep in your bed for a little while. You don't have to rush out and buy a crib
Well, I
now.
said
Maybe a bassinet for putting him down and whatnot for a little bit. But the kid will be in your bed for at least 3 months, I promise.
there's a lot they say you need.
Yeah.
In the end, I told Christine, she gets like upset when I say it, but like really, I think you just need a box
Yeah.
big enough for a baby.
Send
All
them-
a crib's just
send them to China.
a crib is a fancy box. Yeah, send it to China. A crib is a fancy box.
Yeah.
You need a box,
Yeah.
a blanket, or just a towel.
Yeah.
Towel does both, and a bucket.
We're talking about a stray cat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
We overcomplicate. They will sell like these stores, like Babies R Us. They will sell
Yeah.
you and have your family basically pay for it, like tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff that literally stops getting used after like a few months.
The gall of even their name, Babies R Us. Like, fuck you. We're all babies here.
Do you get mad at Toys R Us? Same company.
Yeah.
But we grew up with it.
Yeah.
It was just always there.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. You don't see those commercials anymore.
No.
Jeffrey the Giraffe, he did he die off? Remember, like every commercial was Jeffrey the Giraffe.
It was
like,
all him. He was on the money. Remember, you would get
Jeffrey money.
get Jeffrey money, which my stepfather called Joffrey money.
Joffrey
He
money.
called him Joffrey the Giraffe.
Wait, what?
Because he doesn't say anything right. You know this. He doesn't
Yeah,
say
but
Joffrey.
they say his name in the commercial. It's not like there's
It doesn't
any
matter.
reason to lead it.
No, and I know that specific. We were in. He had some kind of a problem, or he was like I remember he was like talking to like customer service in like a Toys R Us when I was a kid about his like Joffrey money, and
They laughed at him.
But there's that thing where there's like a moment where they don't know what the hell you're talking about either. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it just whatever.
Joffrey.
But yeah, Toys R Us was the store.
Yeah.
That's where everything came from. My Christmas presents, that was I was such a pain in the ass as a kid because you get your presents from Santa, and it would have that orange sticker on it that it came from Toys R Us.
Santa works at Toys R Us.
Well, that was my mom was just like, well, yeah, he doesn't have to make everything. He swings by the buy stuff.
Santa's got Joffrey bucks. From bikes to trains to video games, it's the biggest
toy store there is. I don't want to grow up, cause maybe if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
That was. Then at the end,
Then the giraffe party.
Joffrey shits on a kid's head. That's how it ends.
That's what they stuck it in. Like if you blink, you miss it. You're just like, what?
Ah!
But then you couldn't tell, and Crazy Eddie was screaming at you.
Just imagine like a kid on Nickelodeon getting slimed, but it's just real loose, wet giraffe shit.
That's the worst. That's the worst. A giraffe is probably the worst. Is that the worst thing that can? No, I don't know. If it's the worst thing that can.
Yeah,
shit
because
on you.
it's so tall.
The height.
It's
It's
just-
heavy.
It's gonna drop on you like a bucket of slime.
It's gonna
like,
break your neck.
I don't know.
You're gonna get.
break your neck.
You're gonna get hurt. You're definitely gonna hurt your neck. There's like I remember there's a guy on TV.
Heavy drifter.
There's like a guy who sued a stripper like years ago because she
What?
Mickey Moused him and he hurt his neck.
Wait, Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, she took her tits and slammed them on top of his head.
That's called Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, you just drop your boobs on top of a guy's
Where
head
did you hear that's called Mickey Mouse?
on this news report. and he it was like a guy, like a sad guy in a neck brace. Suing.
Sad man was Mickey Mouse later today, and like that.
She had her implants were so big,
Oh God.
and her boobs were so heavy that when
That's
she
insane.
Mickey Moused the guy, she hurt him. She like snapped his neck. Look it up. Google it.
I'm upset I've never been Mickey Moused.
Yeah, I've never been Mickey Mouse.
I've been Goofy.
Who hasn't been Goofy?
But fuck, I've never been fucking Mickey Mouse.
I was Goofy to kindergarten.
I've had Jeffrey take a dump on my face. But I've never been Mickey Mouse. What a sad life I lead.
Oh God.
God damn.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, babies
are rough.
But I'll save the video for later because there was a product that was recommended that I've never seen anything like it.
Really?
We'll talk about it in a little bit. You may know because you have kids, but I
Is
don't
it like
know.
a breast pump type of thing? Those are weird.
Not exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly. Yo, breast pump. That's a whole thing too. Like I'm trying to help my wife out, and she's looking at these like breast pumps and stuff. It's like I don't know. And the photos are so ridiculous. The big thing that these companies are trying to do with breast pumps now is show you that like you can multitask.
You
While you're
go
pumping
Mickey
breast.
Mouse someone while you're breast pumping.
So it's just a lady that's like a. It's like the sloppiest Mickey
Yeah,
Mouse.
I just pulled out a full court while I was slapping this fucking guy on his head.
It's a weird. I'm telling. There are products out there now, and the way they show them, a lot of them are like easy and portable, and they'll be like a lady like in a business suit, like at a laptop with like a Bluetooth ear, like she's like doing work, but she's got like
Mrs. Progressive USA.
but she's got like, but she's pumping milk at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man. I'm all for ease of use and everything, but it's just, I don't know. How long does it take? I don't know anything about it.
I don't know.
It's.
Brian didn't do much pumping. Both of my kids were breastfed. Breastfeeding's weird. I'm not gonna lie.
I was not. Did your mom do? My mom didn't. We were all raised on formula.
I don't remember. You want to hear something
You
really fucked
remember?
up? I don't. There are things.
That's really funny. Good.
Yeah.
You don't want it.
No, but there are things that I want to know that because my parents are dead, and these are things I didn't think of before I had kids.
Sure.
So they're dead. I'm like, I have no answers to anything.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm alive still, and I'm okay. So something right happened.
I wasn't, but I was also one of the kids that, and like, I had allergies, I had asthma, like, so like.
Yeah,
I
no,
wonder.
it's definitely a lot of like the mother's immune system stuff is passed on through the breast milk.
And look, if you can't, like, and that's the thing. People have trouble. People have problems. Like, it's fine. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
sometimes
I'm
kids are
not
allergic
criticizing.
to
I don't
it.
get preachy about it or anything. I think everybody should try because it is the best thing you can do.
Everyone should try breast milk at least once. I'm grossed out by oh god, my wife's gonna kill me. But there's times when they're still lactating and you're having sex and you play with those fun bags and they start dripping at the nozzle.
Yeah.
Like some dudes might be into that. I'm like,
I'm sure some dudes are.
I'm
There's
like,
the drippy
no.
stuff. There's also like the crusty stuff,
Yeah.
Right?
It's a little cheesy.
like day after taco night,
Oh god.
like hard cheese on a counter.
Yeah,
Like that?
Yeah, like
That stuff starts happening.
yeah, like what are you sneaking calzones in your shirt all day? Got a little left there.
I can't. This stuff I want to say. The live stream changes it. It's so funny. We record audio. We say whatever the hell we want. We put it out. And it's just like the people are watching.
Yeah,
People are listening.
I don't know who those guys were. Yeah, because they can't see us. You can't
know,
prove
now
it
they're
was,
watching.
You can't prove it was me.
Because Christine, it's just crazy. It's crazy watching her body change.
It's a big difference.
It's wild.
Yeah.
I feel like she needs like even just like she's got to go get more clothes again. But again, it's a temporary thing. Like it's whole thing is
Nothing
crazy.
will kill a boner faster than mom maternity jeans. Elastic waist jeans.
Those jeans are something else, though. They've got so Jessica Simpson has a line of them now. Christine's got them. They look like regular jeans when she's wearing them.
Really?
The pockets are fake.
But they stretch and they,
Well, just if she lifts her shirt, then there's this whole elastic piece that comes up to her neck. Like, you know what I mean?
Turtleneck jeans.
They're weird, but they look good.
Nice dicky. No, those are my jeans. No shirt, those are my jeans. Dude, nothing will kill a hard-on faster than mom maternity jeans. I'd rather beat my dick with a brick over and over than look at a pair of mom maternity
No,
jeans.
they've gotten way better.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't know Christine was wearing them. She looks like she has regular jeans on.
You
but
look just like Jessica Simpson.
Yeah.
Can I say that to her? She'd
Yes, you
probably
could.
punch me in the face.
Yeah,
No,
Maternity-
I would never say
maternity Daisy Dukes.
that. Maternity dukes. You got a fine pair of maternity dukes on. I can see that baby hanging at the bottom of your shorts.
No, they look. I'm telling you, they look good. They look good. They make her happy. She looks great. When you see the whole hidden part, it is weird because then you realize they're fake pants.
The whole Phantom Menace of the thing.
What are they supposed to do? I can't imagine.
I don't know.
I can't imagine.
No, I know. And you know what? At that point, it's like just live in sweatpants. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Wear a muumuu. I don't care.
Moo
Wear a muumuu.
Nobody says moo anymore.
No one says muumuu. I. That's the end of Chris.
Worst last words ever. Worst last words ever. Moo and then you choke to death.
He choked to death on a muumuu.
I don't know what he was gonna say about moo-moos.
I'll
I'll never know.
The world will never know
His opinion of
his
moo-moos.
insightful moo discussions.
My grandmother wore moo-moos. She wore moo-moos all the time. That's the ultimate fat person piece of clothing.
Yeah, it's just like.
What do we call
I
it?
don't
Well, you know
care.
the sound cows make? Say it twice. That's how fat this fucking person is who has to put this on. Moo, moo. That's it. And there's no going back.
That's hilarious.
I never saw my grandmother in anything else.
No, when you go fucking full muumuu, you're never going back.
Never go back.
No, how do you go back?
What was she gonna wear? She was 5 feet by 5 feet.
Pregnancy jeans.
Pregnancy cheese. They didn't have that.
Yeah,
They didn't have Jessica Simpson back then. There was no such thing as Jessica Simpson.
Holy shit.
Pregnant ladies then, I don't know what they did.
God, it's fucking.
Now there's stuff available, and even like you can go online and find stuff. But like, I wonder sometimes, like, what the hell did my mother do? I don't think you had as many options.
Yeah, it's a good question, especially in the '70s. Everything was like hip hugger jeans and stuff. Like, how did moms do that in the '70s?
I think you put on a nightgown and you didn't leave the house.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
you know,
what.
like a 9-month vacation.
My mom during that time looks like a different person. She's like got a nightgown and like a short perm and like these huge thick glasses.
What's
That's
up with the
pregnancy.
mom? Yeah, those giant mom glasses that everybody had in the '70s. Like, no, my eyes are fine. I just need to wear them because I'm pregnant. Like, why did moms have these fucking Coke bottle giant glasses in the '70s?
Huge.
Like
Huge.
bus windshields on your fucking face.
They could they could fall like off your face and you'd still see for quite a while.
Yeah.
Like,
And then when they did fell, you would kill the kid you were watching. Just
yeah.
impale them with a giant sheet of glass.
Those glasses
like
were
the bad
huge.
guy in Ghost.
That death always freaked me out.
That's how some kid died in the '70s from his
Yeah.
mom's glasses. No,
That-
that is the worst death. Yeah, that's a terrible death.
It temporarily gave me a fear of windows.
Not ghosts.
No.
Not being bad. bad.
I mean, the ghosts were creepy too, but he was a
just
bad guy.
scared
But just
of
like,
windows.
oh, window, like that thing where like if a window comes down, you just don't think about it. It's like people who walk through glass doors and die. I've seen people walk into like
Yeah, I've seen
sliding
people
glass
walk
doors.
into, but they
Oh, it's
never
the
get
funniest
broken.
thing in the world.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
But if you break it, and
I was when we were out in California, the hotel I was staying at. You and Christine were staying. You guys, would you guys have like a? You guys were in like Malibu, right?
No, we were I forget. It's not important, but yeah, we were in Santa Monica.
All right, Santa Monica. We were. I was with my buddy Anthony, my buddy Paul, my buddy Eugene. We were in Anaheim, right next to the convention center, where they were doing Summer
Yeah,
Celebration.
I went and hung out.
Yeah,
with
you were hanging that coolest little bar area. Were you there when we had a table set up because people kept walking into this one fucking window door thing, and we were like, let's set up a table there and watch. And we watched like 3 fucking
Eventually,
people.
someone's
and the whole
gonna
thing
break
do
it. Yeah, it's like a poorly designed hotel
Oh, I would pay. I
that
would
had this
pay to see
big
somebody break it.
plate of glass that I guess just the way it was and where the sunlight was coming
Yeah,
through.
just the angle it was at. Just people thought
just
it was an
walked
entrance.
into it.
Yeah.
It's funny to hang out.
Oh.
I think I said on an old episode of this podcast, but one of my favorite shows on CTV, Staten Island Public Access,
Mhm.
was a guy. I guess he was hanging out at the boardwalk and he noticed that people tripped. There was one board that was like it's that thing where a board's slightly higher.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't see it. There's no way, even if you watch where you're going.
Yeah, it's just warped or maybe.
And it's just
yeah.
enough where your foot gets caught and you do that stupid stumble.
Yeah.
And a guy set up a camera.
No,
And-
you've never said this.
I never said this. I laughed so hard. I was like a teenager, and it was public access late at night, and it was just like, it was just edited footage for like an hour of people tripping at the same spot on the boardwalk.
What a creep! That the guy's
Super
that's
creepy.
hilarious.
It was really funny. I couldn't believe that was the
That's
whole
so
show.
great.
But it was one of the best things I ever saw.
I don't
If
care.
anybody knows who did that, I'd love to know. Staten
Yeah.
Island's a small place. I don't know who made that.
That guy might have died.
People die.
We'll get into that later.
We're gonna get into that. Oh, so good stuff. But we can't say it on the stream.
No, but you
So
can
this thing's
listen to
saying
the
3
episode.
people are watching. It's the same thing. It always looks like 3.
One of them's my wife.
One of them's been
Yeah.
Forte,
Yeah,
probably,
yeah.
and the other one is trying to figure out how to turn this off.
Joffrey. The
What did I
Giraffe.
push? Why am I watching this? It's not even their good side.
What?
Why don't they switch seats? The other side's better.
We're not. You gotta pay for that. This one's free. You gotta pay for the good side.
Yeah.
Oh God. But yeah, it's always funny when somebody falls. There's no like when it's a genuine thing. Like when somebody does a pratfall in a movie. No, it's not funny. When you see somebody genuinely
if you
fall,
script it, it's never funny.
it's always the funniest goddamn thing you've ever watched.
Somebody going off a stage is like the best.
Yeah, dude.
That's the best. And it's only, why is that funnier? It's like, because maybe there's thousands of people watching.
Kelsey Grammer, like drunk
Oh.
on a stage,
beautiful.
falling. One of fun. But you know what? So that's why this show's like America's Funniest Home Video, are like going like 15 years running or whatever, however long, maybe longer.
Oh, longer. I would say, if I had to guess, because it's still on,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
I
it's,
would say-
Tom Bergeron, I think, is.
I
hosting
would
it, so-
say 27 years. That's my guess.
Okay, that's a safe guess.
I think it's. I remember watching it with like my grandparents.
I
was
remember
definitely-
watching it like the same realm, the same time as like Simpsons. So it's like however long the Simpsons have been going.
That's kind of doing the same math.
Oh, you do
Yeah.
the Simpsons math?
Yeah, it was kind of around the
Simpsons.
same time. I'd say like
Yeah.
late. I think like late 80s.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just 90s, but I feel like it was 80s.
Because there's Full House. Because remember they would do America's Funniest People with Dave Coulier and
People, by the way, I talked to people.
Saget.
That show people forgot was a thing.
Really?
Not a lot.
Jackalope? Everyone knows Jackalope.
I know the jackalope. And the thing was weird about the jackalope. They didn't even create the jackalope.
No, that's like a hillbilly thing.
You could buy it. It was a thing like you get those mail order catalogs. So people who don't know, there was America's Funniest Home Videos, and then America's Funniest People was basically the same show, but more. You had more people doing things intentionally on camera.
It would be people
An
like
accident.
telling a joke or doing a sketch.
Yeah, it would be like that guy who like sang songs backwards. Do you remember that was like a thing?
No, but that sounds
I
about
think that
right
was on-
for America.
there was a guy.
So how would he just throw lyrics backwards?
He would learn how to sing a song backwards, and then he would record a whole video. So everybody else was, and then he would play it backwards. So everybody else was doing stuff backwards, and he looked like he was going forward, but it was all weird and choppy, and his voice was
like
just
a
like
Peter Gabriel video.
yeah, and it's just this guy. So he'd just be like, "I get older, went to a town." Right? It was like, yeah, it was like really
creepy.
It was really weird. He had like a weird accent. But he would do goofy things where he would, pour milk out of his mouth into a glass in the middle of a song. I don't know. Like, it was like weird. There was like a backwards guy. You don't remember that guy?
No, I don't remember backwards guy.
But the Jackalope, which Dave Coulier, he did the voice.
He did the
voice that was for everything. It's not even his.
Yeah, it was his. It was like his. It was like the Slimer voice. It was the Frank
Slimer
Welker
voice. It was the Woodchuck voice on Full House that he did. It was the same thing.
Yes,
like,
it was.
So Jackalope, remember Jackalope would say?
Fast as fast as
You'll never catch me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was.
Oh God, I want to punch us in the face.
You could buy. So there's a thing that they would sell where you could get a plaque that you would hang in your house that was a rat. It was a real rabbit's head.
Yeah.
So they killed a rabbit.
Yeah.
And then they took the antlers of a deer.
It had to have been like a small deer, like a baby buck.
And they attached the antlers to the head. And if you look at the Jackalope on that show, they really just bought one of those. So it's weird that as a kid we were watching a character. We loved the character.
Yeah. Well, you could
So
see the
two
shirt was like hanging on
a plaque.
It was supposed to be like
He had like shoulders.
Yeah.
And they just put the whole plaque
Yeah.
on a Hawaiian shirt.
I noticed that even as a kid. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Even that, it's like cut the plaque, like pop the head off the off the thing.
Well, just you're a television show. You have a prop department, no?
It would never happen now. Think about it. A popular show on network television, primetime, kids love a character. It took 2 dead animals to make the puppet.
That's it.
They would never do that.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Yeah. That's it.
If a Muppet or something, it was just like
It was
glued
half-
animal part.
Yeah, it was like a half of a dead dog. That's it. It's
Yeah.
simple, it was easy, but it would never work again.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like a
It's
dead
90s
dog
people.
with like a turtle shell hat. Like what was like just like make something like really cute. Or just like tons of death.
Yeah, 50 mice just glued together to a little cute mouse man.
Yeah. Oh, it's weird.
Yeah.
But I loved it. America's Funniest Home Videos, though, I did always like it more.
You know
It's a
what
better show.
always blew my mind? Trace Ballou, who was he played
Mr.
the original Mr.
Yeah,
Science
Mr.
Theater
Science
3000. He played the original Crow T Robot and Professor Forrester.
Yeah.
Dr. Forrester. Sorry, he used to write for that show. I guess it was like
I didn't know that.
he got the gig because he was like, oh, I'm riffing on movies, and then they saw that and they're like, oh, you can riff on movies. Why don't you write for our show? And it's like
It makes sense. It's got to be a little soul sucking.
watered down. Oh, big time.
But you gotta get paid. You gotta get paid. You gotta
yeah,
do it.
it's network television. It's
And I'm
prime
sure-
time every Sunday night.
I'm sure he occasionally got a joke in that he liked, but a lot of it was rough.
Oh, dude, that's some bad TV landscape. Those
Yeah.
jokes.
What's
bad.
even like what Bob Saget had to do, like after to kind of show people that he wasn't that. And then it's like, I don't love what he does now either. Which
No, it's like, oh, Coke and Dick jokes. Like, yeah, great. But I get it. He had to differentiate himself from
you gotta kill that character. I was just
Yeah.
talking to Christine about
both
she
characters.
watches The
Danny
Voice.
Tanner and the America's Home Video guy.
Christine watches The Voice, and Miley Cyrus is a judge,
Yes.
and Christine kind of hates all the filthy shit she's done and everything and stuff.
What has she really done that's that right? Isn't she?
Oh, this photo. Christine showed me a photo that was like.
Oh, really? See, I don't know this.
Oh,
I
it was
don't-
like straight up
yeah.
raunchy. Yeah, just like a lot of nudity, a lot of sex.
Stick
And
your
look,
tongue out.
it's not unlike
Like,
Madonna
asshole.
putting out a coffee table book about sex, or like it's the
Yeah.
same. It's the same shit. But I think what she did, which was really
Another
smart,
shot of Applejack.
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 She was Hannah Montana. She was this Disney sitcom person, and I think whether it was her decision or part of the machine that's behind her, it was like, we need to kill Hannah Montana. Like, we have to completely kill that character. And they just went all out and very, like, Madonna, Lady Gaga just got filthy and raunchy and crazy and slutty and everything. But like, I'll tell you what, it worked because nobody calls her Hannah Montana anymore, and like nobody talks about that. Like, but she kind of had to like take this thing and like murder it.
Yeah, just put it in the bathtub and choke it.
And that's kind of like Bob Saget's thing, which is like, everybody knows me as the dad on Full House and the host of America's Funniest Home Videos, and I'm just gonna... Not that he wasn't filthy
He'll
before.
never escape that, though.
But he
'Cause
went
if I saw Bob Saget on the street, the first thing I'm thinking of is Danny Tanner.
Sure. And he came back and did the Netflix version of it.
Oh, he did? I refuse to watch
they brought
any
it
of it.
Fuller House.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I didn't-
Starring our friend Dan Fuller. That's a little inside baseball for you.
It's very inside.
That's so inside baseball.
I'd watch that
Fuller.
show.
I would, because Dan Fuller, I love Dan Fuller, but he's such an asshole.
Fuller House, I couldn't watch it. And you know what? Even like, I'm also not watching reruns of Full House. Like, that was right for me at that time.
I'm not down with any of the revival, like Girl Meets World, and like I don't care about Boy Meets World that much, where I care about Girl Meets World. I didn't care about Full House that much, and I'm gonna care about Fuller House.
Yeah.
I don't like I don't want any of it.
I could. Here's a show you'd watch. Ready?
Day
Off
Court.
the top of my
Day
head.
Court.
Day Court you'd watch.
I'd watch Day Court.
You would watch Day
If
Court.
you love Day Court, you're gonna love Day Court. Bull has a son.
How about Urkel Goes to Space?
Oh God, in a heartbeat.
And he goes to Bull's home planet.
And you tie them together.
Because yeah, remember?
Boom. Yeah.
That's how Night Court ends.
That's how Night Court ended. Yeah, Bull went back to his planet. How did Family Matters end?
One of the daughters got into porn and then OD'd or killed herself. I forget exactly how that went. Carl Winslow retired.
He became a
He
cop
he
in
became
New
a cop
York.
in another thing.
He became a cop in New York, and he was like, Ghostbusters. Man, the whole island's going crazy. The mayor wants to talk to you guys.
And then he became a cop in L.A.
And then became a cop in L.A., and he was helping John McClane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how that ended. I feel like I did know, and I think somebody talked about it. I think Urkel does finally get with Laura. I think that, like...
Really?
I think they gave him that.
Oh. Hey, if
Let's
anybody...
look into it, yeah.
No, I don't even want to look into it. If you know, please drop us a line at 781-POD-SLAP. Leave us a voicemail. Let us know.
Vin Forte, I don't know. He said no joke.
No,
He
Vin
said no
knows.
joke. Last episode of Family Matters, Urkel goes to space.
Are you serious?
Maybe he does. That sounds
Urkel
familiar.
really goes to space?
Is that a real thing?
Did we just predict the past?
We probably knew it and buried it. I definitely didn't watch it. We've talked about it. We've looked into it before. But
Urkel could suck my
well,
dick.
that's what he said. Urkel the
All
Mouse
right.
Eater. I remember the first time he popped up.
Yes, he was supposed to be like a little, weird side character, but people laughed and laughed so much that they brought him right back, and he
Loved
became
him.
the fucking. That show became like, like Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters. Like that's what Ghostbusters became. They became like Urkel and the Black family. Like that's what that show became. Urkel matters.
Everybody involved with that. The poor people who are like, you land a sitcom, you have a major role, it's on a major network.
And this dick face.
And they
takes
tell you
over.
every episode's going to be a different family member, So it's like,
Yeah.
Grandma, this episode's going to be all about you.
All about you. Hey, little kid with the Jerry curl, this is going to be all about you. That was weird. With the sister had a kid.
Yeah.
And he was the precocious, funny little kid with the
I
weird
never liked
Jerry
that
curl.
kid.
I hated his
Always
face.
rubbed me the wrong way.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Jerry Curl thing.
It is the Jerry curl thing.
Coming to America taught us that that's the bad guy.
Yeah. You don't put Soul Glow on your kid?
You're an asshole. if you
Yeah,
do
you're a
that.
real fucking sellout piece of shit.
That was a big part of that character, just being like,
Yeah, he's like a real jerk off.
Yeah.
He left like a drippy head everywhere he went, and people hated him.
yeah.
Therefore, I hated him and anyone else with the Jerry curl. Because what does 9-year-old white Chris Argentino know about like real Jerry curls? Nothing other than what I saw on TV. I know I gotta hate them. Look, I'm 9. I don't know anyone with an actual Jerry curl.
Hey, when are we We might have to kill the live stream soon.
Yeah, let's kill. You
I
know
think
what?
we're at that point. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. We're gonna take a break. I gotta pee. I want to smoke a cigarette. And,
and we're gonna get into some other stuff that I don't want to stream.
Yeah, we can't. We can't stream this.
We
stuff.
shouldn't even record it on the podcast.
Well, number one, there's gonna be a video. We're gonna play some audio. We're gonna play some voicemails for our game that we have going on, and there's stuff that's a little risky. Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching the live stream. Those of you
guys,
listening to the audio recording, thanks for listening, and we're gonna be back in a second.
I just chugged that for you guys, because you guys are the real deal. Let me tell you. Love you guys. Hey, shut this crap off. Fucking...